Special thanks to Maui Moisture for sponsoring this video. And they quote, "We're not effing with it." But this person is saying that I'm gonna look ugly. So I don't want to look ugly. Like, hey guys, what's up? It's Raven. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I just wanted to do a video all about my hair. Ever since I cut all of my hair off recently, and also ever since I bleached it, I have definitely gotten a lot of questions, comments, and concerns about my hair. So I thought, why not just do one video all about it, answer all of your questions, put it all in one place, easily accessible for you guys. This is basically just gonna be like a hair Q&A, short hair Q&A, short hair FAQ, if you will. But I went ahead and put like a little poll out on Instagram to just make sure if you guys had any other questions. Just want to make sure that I cover everything. So for starters, I know one of the main, most frequently asked questions is, how am I caring for my hair since I've cut it and then bleached it 3 times? So I wanted to go ahead and share these new products that I've been using for the past month or so. These are the Maui Moisture Heal and Hydrate plus Shea Butter Shampoo, Conditioner, and Hair Mask powered by aloe. Most shampoos and conditioners on the market start with deionized, chemically treated water as their primary ingredient, which really isn't doing much for your hair. But Maui Moisture uses aloe vera, which is nature's moisture miracle, as its first ingredient. So Maui is all about moisturizing and hydrating your hair so you can have those poppin' curls. And as you guys may have seen in my previous vlogs, I just recently went to the beach, and also I bleached my hair 3 times in a row before going to the beach. So it's a bleaching, it's swimming in a pool with chlorine, it's all the salt water, all the sun. My hair was definitely very dried out, and this Heal and Hydrate line is made specifically for dry, damaged hair, so it was exactly what I needed. After using the Heal and Hydrate Shea Butter shampoo, conditioner, and also doing the hair mask, I could already tell that my hair just felt rejuvenated, more hydrated, and healthier. And then I went ahead and styled it with the Maui Moisture Vanilla Bean Hair Butter, and I feel like this just added even more moisture to my hair on top of that, and boom, like my curls were back. Even after, like I said, bleaching it and putting it through so much at the beach, my hair was shiny, it had that bounce back to it, and it just looked popping again. So I would highly recommend these Maui Moisture products to you guys if you are looking to bring some life back to your hair. If you're interested, you can click the link in the description box to check them out. So yeah, shout out to Maui Moisture for helping bring my hair back to life and keep it nice and moisturized and soft and healthy. It definitely has been helping a lot ever since I bleached it. But then Kylie asked me if the texture of my hair has changed at all. And I think she means like just since cutting and bleaching it and everything like that, which by the way, if you guys have not seen all the videos that I did a video about cutting all my hair off, and then I did a video about bleaching my hair. If you're wondering how I got to this point, I will link those up in the cards and also down below. Maybe a smidge. I was expecting it to change a lot more. If you watch that bleaching video, I was like, I kind of hope that it straightens my hair out because I'm kind of wanting to do like a different look, but it really didn't. Like, my hair is still curly. To get it to lay down like this, I actually have to use a lot of product and do kind of a lot of manipulating to get it to be more kind of like straightened out and wavy like this, because naturally it still really wants to just spring up and curl up. I'd say I have like a 3B type curl pattern, and you guys who have been watching me for a while, you saw it when my hair was long. My hair has like kind of like those spiral curls, and so even with it cut short and even with it bleached, it still wants to curl up a lot. So I normally, you know, try to slick it down. Then Shaylee asked me if I have long hair withdrawals, like just wishing I could do a bun and go. I actually don't. Like, surprisingly, I thought that I was gonna miss my bun, because when I had long hair, my bun was the go-to. Like, you hardly ever catch me without a bun, and I thought that I was gonna miss being able to do a bun, but I actually don't, because now my go-to is just like my hair. Like, I actually have a haircut, a hairstyle that is easy to do, and this is kind of like the signature look. I mean, I can kind of switch it up with how I like lay it down, but I don't need to do a bun anymore because I just do this, and it kind of gives me the same effect in terms of just like waking up and doing something really quick and getting out the door. It kind of gives me that same vibe as like when I used to do my buns, so I don't miss it. Naturally, Nikki asked me, she said, I'm not joking, but how did you know that you weren't going to look like a thumb? I want to cut my hair, but I'm scared. And I saw a lot of people saying like, I want to cut my hair, but I'm scared, like da 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 da. If you want to cut your hair, I know that there's like a lot of anxiety about like your head shape or your face shape or it just not looking good on certain shapes of heads and faces. I don't really understand that rule. I don't really know how to know if you have the right head shape for a short haircut. I guess the only way that I knew is because I have shaved my head before in the past, and when I did it in the past, I wasn't thinking about any of that stuff, I just did it. So I already knew what I was gonna look like with short hair to a certain extent. I feel like it's one of those things where like, you gotta just go for it, you gotta just try it, because like people try to make rules about like,
only this head shape can have this hair, only this face shape looks good with this.
but like, there's no rules to life, there's no real rules to beauty. Like, you do you. If you really want to cut your hair, you kind of have to just do it. I mean, I know people say like, oh, you can get like a pixie cut wig. If you have long hair and you're trying to shove it under a pixie cut wig, it's not gonna give you the same effect as if you were to really cut your hair. It's gonna look a little bulky, it's gonna look a little auntie-ish, like you're wearing auntie's wig, at least from what I've seen. Courtney asked me, when I bleach my hair, why do I use purple shampoo? So purple shampoo is used to cancel out the brassiness, the yellow orange tones. When you bleach your hair and you don't tone it, or it hasn't been toned in a while, the automatic color that it wants to go to is like yellow. So you use purple shampoo because purple is opposite on the color wheel. So purple cancels out yellow and it helps your hair just be like a nicer shade of blonde, more ashy, more grayish, or just like neutral rather than being like really yellow. And I do use like purple shampoos and conditioners like every now and then, not every day. It's not like my go-to product. Like I said, I'm using Maui Moisture right now, but if I'm feeling like I want to add a little touch of neutralization to my hair, if it's looking exceptionally yellow that day, then I will go ahead and use the purple shampoo and purple conditioner mixed in with my Maui Moisture stuff. Eli, or maybe it's Ellie, asked me if I regret cutting my hair or what are some things I regret about cutting my hair. Overall, I do not regret cutting my hair. I know that's a big question that people always want to know, like, did I make a big mistake? Do I miss my long hair? And I already said like I don't really miss my long hair, and I just don't regret it. Like, I like my short hair. I think it suits me. I think it's fun. I think it's different. I feel like it gives me some personality. It gives me some pizzazz. It's easier to manage. Like, I know I can grow my hair out at any point, you know? I know that I grow about 6 inches of hair in a year. So if I wanna have long hair again, it'll take about, 2 full years of growing it out, and then I will have hair again. And 2 years goes by like that, especially these days. Am I the only one, by the way, am I the only one who feels like time is going by so fast? Maybe I'm just getting old. But anyway, 2 years goes by, I'll have hair again, so I'm not really worried about it. You know what I mean? I keep hitting this. And if for some reason I want like long hair instantly, I can always wear a wig. So I don't regret it. I don't feel like there's anything to regret. I don't feel like, oh my God, I'm so ugly. Oh, I miss my hair. Like, no feelings like that. Jasmine asked me if I'm going to re-dye my roots consistently as they come in. And I saw some other people asking like, am I gonna bleach my hair again? Am I gonna like maintain the bleached look? So far, I have not maintained it at all. I did the 3 bleaching rounds to reach kind of like the platinum level, and then I toned it, and that's when it like turned gray. Since then, I kind of just let the gray fade. So that's why it's not gray anymore. It's just like regular blonde. It's honestly not even like super platinum anymore. And then my roots have obviously grown out. I have about a 1/2 inch of new growth with my roots now. And so I have not bleached it again. So it's been about 4 weeks, a month, and I haven't bleached it. And I don't know, I actually really prefer the way it looks with the dark roots. I wasn't super in love with it when it was just totally blonde without any dark roots. It was cool, but it was just like a little bit much. I don't know. I feel like with my skin tone, it was just a little bit too much. I like it like this. So how do I keep it like this? I guess as it grows out, if it becomes too much root, then I'll have to touch it up a little bit, but not go all the way down to the root. Like leave a little bit of root if I do ever re-bleach it, but that's gonna be kind of hard to do because it's just like such a small area. So I don't know. I feel like eventually, if I want to keep the blonde, I'm probably just gonna have to like re-bleach it all over again, be totally blonde, and then just wait for the roots to grow out again and kind of just keep going through that cycle, because I don't feel like I know how to do a rooted look, like maintain a rooted look. I think I would have to go to a salon for that. And that's just a lot of going back and forth to the salon because the hair grows so quick. I don't know. Long story short, I don't know. Jayla asked which one was more time consuming, or which one is more time consuming, short hair or long hair? Long hair by far. That is like the #1 reason why I cut my hair. And everybody wants to know, like Cam asked, is it really low maintenance? Is it as low maintenance as you thought? Somebody said, is it fast to style it? And yes, overall, having my hair like this, even with me like trying to do little styles to it, taking my time to like slick it down and trying to wave it and stuff like that, even with me doing all of that, it is still exponentially less work and less time consuming overall. Think about it. Wash day with long curly hair. At one point, my hair was like down my back. Long curly hair, detangling, conditioning, deep conditioning, just the whole wash day routine with all that hair, then trying to figure out, you know, how am I gonna style it? What I'm about to do with this hair, and how am I going to make it last throughout the week? And it never did. I never was able to like find good styles that would actually like last throughout the week. I felt like if I wanted my hair to look good, I would have to like redo it every day. And then I would get tired of my hair and just wanna like braid it up and put it under a wig. But even that process was like a long process to wash your hair and braid it up and then put the wig on. It was just, for me personally, because I'm not like hair enthusiast necessarily. I'm not like a hairstylist who just loves doing hair. It was more so becoming a chore to take care of all the long hair, and definitely time consuming. And that's why I ended up with just a frizzy bun every day, running out the door like, ooh, don't have time. Let me just put it up in a bun, looking crazy half the time. But now with short hair, wash day is nothing. Wash day is a breeze. Literally use half as much product, put it in. I literally don't even have to use a brush or a comb. My hair is so short that it doesn't get tangled. And then if I'm in a super rush, I can get out the shower and just kind of like use my hands to like slick it down or like rake it down or kind of like, you know, fix my part and go like this. Maybe take a little bit of like mousse or foam or gel and just go done. It's like, if I wanted to, I could probably wash and style my hair and have it look pretty decent, ready to go in a total of 10 minutes altogether. Washing, styling, dry, everything, 10 minutes, done. Looking cute, out the door. I could never do that with my long hair, just simply because of the time it takes to actually go through all the hair and detangle the hair. So by far, short hair is faster and lower maintenance. But I did see a lot of people asking like, but what about the cutting and the constant need to cut it because it grows out so fast, and the constant need to dye it because it grows out so fast? That, I would say, kind of messes with the low maintenance-ness of it, because it does, and my hair grows pretty fast. So it does start looking different literally within 1 week. It's like, my hair's growing out. 2 weeks, it's like, okay, yeah, it's really growing out. 3 weeks, it's like, I need to cut my hair. It's starting to look crazy. 4 weeks, no, you look ridiculous. So it's like every 2 weeks, I really need to cut my hair and shape it up and trim it up again. So that's definitely, when I had long hair, I wasn't cutting it at all. I didn't need to, I was just letting it grow. So having to actually take the time to cut it every 2 weeks is definitely something new. And that is a little bit time consuming, I guess. But I've been cutting my hair myself this whole time. I have yet to go to a salon. I have yet to go to a barber. I'm like, good enough for me. I figured out a little routine, you know, and I can show you guys, I actually just cut my hair today. I can show you guys the footage from that. All right, so this is what my hair is looking like. It has been 4 weeks, a little over 4 weeks, 4 weeks and a couple of days since I bleached my hair, and I let it grow out. So I have about a ½ inch of new growth, and I've just been experimenting with different like styling products and trying to do some sort of finger wavy style. That's kind of like my favorite look, but I still have not perfected it. So yesterday I styled it using a whole bunch of foam, gel, and hairspray. And so my hair is crunchy. I'm talking just cemented into place. The more you keep it just cut short, the easier it is to just kind of like swoop it into place and make it lay down. But when it starts to grow out, it starts being a little bit harder to manage and make it lay down. And you can see the nape of my neck is all grown out. I normally have it cut across here and like cleaned up nicely in the back, but it's all grown out, starting to get those 3 little spikes growing down. So it is time for another DIY haircut. But my hair is all crispy, so I'm not gonna be able to cut crispy hair. I'm trying to think how I wanna go about this. If maybe I can brush out the crispiness. See, because this part, that's why I need to cut my hair, because look at this. It's like too much hair right there. We have released the gel cast. We have brushed out the crunch. So now the clippers can actually go through my hair and I can see what I'm working with. Definitely the top part is too long. This kind of like top back part is too long. And I want to knock down the sides a little bit too, just to help it lay down better. Okay, so I am starting with a 3/4 inch guard on my clippers. And I'm gonna start, I always start with like the back and the sides, like the shortest part of my hair. And just go for it, honestly. Now I am moving up 1 level to the next biggest guard, which is 7/8 of an inch, the green one. So I'm transitioning from that shorter guard to a slightly longer guard to kind of taper it a little bit to a longer length on the top of my head. So starting where I just was, where I ended off on the sides. So I did the shortest guard all around the back, like the whole back of my head, this whole side section, like up to here on both sides with just that one like shortest guard. And then I leveled up to the green guard and just kind of did it like a little bit here. And then now I'm gonna do like the main top part with the biggest guard, which is 1 inch. So it's gonna give me with the longest hair, like right here at the top. Now that I have successfully made myself look like Colonel Sanders, this looks so crazy. Like, trust the process. That's all I have to say. Trust the process, because now I am looking like, I don't even know, a Ken doll or something. Like the way my hair is just so like, just kind of evened everything out, shortened it down, flattened it down a bit. It looks crazy now, obviously, because it's not, this is not how I would just wear it, like all kind of like brushed out like this. I don't know, it looks weird, but the shape is looking a lot better. It's not looking bulky in any area, which is just basically what I'm trying to avoid. So yeah, I think that's good. Then I usually just need to trim up. I actually did already trim up my sideburns the other day. I didn't feel like doing a full haircut, but my sideburns were hanging down, so I already snipped those the other day. So I don't think I need to do too much with that. Maybe a tiny bit. I normally just take some scissors and just kind of trim up a little bit there like that around my ear. And then I gotta do my little edge up around my neck. So normally I just start with the clippers with no guard. I should probably get like the actual, like I know there's like an edger clipper, like a whole different type of blade, I guess, to do edge ups with. I need to buy one of those. Push everything out. So yeah, essentially I've kind of got it down to a routine. It can take me maybe about 20 minutes. Today I was messing around and I was like trying to do some extra stuff I'm not even gonna show you what I did to the back of my head because I was like trying to be extra and I shouldn't have been trying to do that. But if I'm just doing like a quick little haircut, I've got it down to a routine. I know I figured out like how to do it, and it takes me 20 minutes, cut my hair, wash it, style it, boom. So it's still overall a very easy process. Now, the dyeing and the bleaching, again, that brings me back to, am I gonna continue bleaching it? Am I gonna continue dyeing it and maintaining it? Or am I just gonna kind of let it grow out and be like, enough of that? I don't really know yet, we'll see. I think while my hair is blonde, I do want to experiment with some other colors, which was definitely a question that I saw in here from a bunch of people. Yeah, Deandra said, what other colors do I want to try? I don't know. Ziya really wants me to dye my hair blue. I think she would also be excited to see me with pink hair because she loves pink. I think pink hair would actually be pretty cute. I think red would be cool. I think a nice deep ginger orange would be cool as well. I don't know, I feel like there's so many different possibilities. I've already seen myself with the really, really gray hair and I really didn't like it. So leaning more towards maybe darker, richer colors, maybe even like navy blue would be cool. I think, how about this? Let's wait till the end of the video. I'm gonna put up some options and I think let's do like followers choose my next hair color. Should we do that? Should I have you guys vote on what color? Because I do want to put a color over this. Like I got this perfect base to put whatever color I want. And I've been wanting to do that, but I don't know what color to do. So watch till the end of the video. I'm gonna put some options up and you guys can like vote in the comments of what color you think I should do. Samantha wants to know if I would ever grow my hair back out. And I also saw somebody say like, am I gonna just keep short hair forever? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I keep saying I don't know because I like to switch things up. You know, just depends on how I'm feeling in that moment, how I'm feeling in that year, you know, you never know. But as of right now, I am in no rush to grow my hair out. I did not cut my hair to grow it back out. I cut my hair, to have short hair because I wanted to have short hair and I still like having short hair. So I mean, yeah, for the foreseeable future, I see myself with short hair. I feel like short hair Raven is the true Raven. I feel like that's who I am deep down within. I've had short hair in the past. I kind of seem to always go back to it, always get scissor happy. And so I kind of just feel like that's kind of my thing. And I don't know, I might be like Nicole Murphy, Halle Berry. I don't know, is Halle Berry, does she have short hair still right now? Honestly, I haven't seen a recent picture of her, but I know Nicole Murphy still has short hair. She's been rocking the short hair look for some time now. That's like her signature look. Still looks great on her till this day. She was a big inspo for me. So I don't know, I might just stick with the short hair and have that be like my thing. Alana, I feel like I'm saying her name wrong, but she asked me if I would ever shave it into like a full buzz cut. That I don't think I will ever do. I've done it almost. I've almost had a full buzz cut in the past when I originally like first shaved my head. It did, there was a point where my whole entire head was shaved, like shaved, except for the top part and I had like a little bang. Very edgy, very kind of was supposed to be Rihanna inspired, I guess. But yeah, so there was a point where I only had hair on the top of my head. Not my best look, honestly. So I learned from that, and I don't think I will ever actually be shaving my head completely bald. Alyssa wants to know if I feel like men are intimidated by short haircuts compared to long hair. I mean, honestly, not to toot my own horn. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it depends, because there's definitely men out there who don't like short hair on women, period. Like they're not attracted to it. But in my experience, I mean, I've gotten a lot of compliments from men. I've gotten, you know, like a lot of guys seem to prefer it even over my long hair. I just think it depends. Like people like what they like. You're always gonna find someone who doesn't like it. But in terms of it just being like a problem where it's like, no men are attracted to me anymore. I don't get any male attention anymore ever since I cut my hair. Like, no, it's not like that at all. So that's another thing for those of you who keep messaging me saying that you're scared to cut your hair. First of all, if you're scared because men will not be attracted to you, you worry about the wrong things. Do it for you, girl. Don't do it for a man. Do it for you. Do what you like on your own self. But also, if it makes you feel any better, personally, in my experience, I don't think it causes a problem like that anyway. Samantha asked me if I'm worried about damaging my hair, and honestly, no. I mean, I use really good products, like I mentioned, the Maui Moisture, to kind of help with my hair, but even generally overall, I feel very free to just bleach my hair and do whatever I want to my hair because it is so short. It's kind of like, who cares if it's a little bit damaged? You can barely tell. It's gonna grow out in 2 weeks anyway. If the ends get a little crusty, 2 weeks from now, they're gonna get cut off because you have to cut your hair so often. So it's like you don't have to feel so worried about your hair all the time because it's so short. You can pretty much do whatever you want. That's another fun thing about having short hair. Shea wants to know how Ziya feels now that I've had it blonde for a while, because in the original video, she said that she did not like it.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? And I asked her more recently and she said that she likes it now. I think she's gotten used to it. Like I said, she does want me to dye it blue. She apparently feels like blue would be better than blonde, but I think she's cool with the blonde now. Beauty Rave wants to know if I want to do any like buzzed designs, like where you, like the barber like cuts designs into your hair. I saw a few really cute like designs on Instagram recently, and I definitely would be into that. I definitely am open to that. As soon as I find a barber who I can trust to not F me up, then I will definitely be trying that. Bree wants to know if I'm reaching for my wigs more often now that I have short hair. Fun fact, I have not worn a wig at all since I've cut my hair. I thought that I would be wanting to wear wigs, you know, oh, I want to have long hair for a day, I want to switch it up, I'm bored, whatever. No, I really have not even had the urge to wear a wig at all. Like I've just been enjoying my hair as it is, which is kind of nice. So I see a couple people in here are asking, how do I sleep with it at night? So I've always been really bad when it comes to using any type of bonnet, do-rag, scarf. No matter how my hair is, I just can't find like a good solution on things that will actually stay on my head and be comfortable and actually do what they're supposed to do. And honestly, I'm lazy, so I tend to not sleep with anything on my head, period, ever. I did previously try to always sleep on a satin pillowcase just to help like protect my hair. Honestly, currently right now, I am not even sleeping on a satin pillowcase. I need to get new ones. But yeah, so right now, I just go to sleep, girl. I don't even wrap my hair up. I don't do anything. There have been a couple times when like I felt like my waves were looking extra good and I wanted to maintain it till the next day. And so I will put like a satin scarf on or a do-rag on. But honestly, every single time it comes off in my sleep and I just feel like it's pointless. So honestly, I just be going to sleep. But because I use a lot of like extra hold hairspray and gels, like today I did more of a softer look, but some days it's like really hard and crunchy. So even when I sleep without a scarf, a lot of times I can wake up the next day and it looks exactly the same because that's how much like hairspray I had in my hair. But also too, if I wake up and it's looking crazy, which honestly most of the times it is because I'm not sleeping with anything on my head, it's really fast and quick and easy for me to restyle it. So it's not a big hassle where I'm like, oh, let me try to maintain my hair because I don't want to have to style it in the morning. It's not a big deal to style it in the morning because I'm gonna take a shower in the morning regardless. literally dip my head in the water, hair is wet, good to go, literally style it real quick. So it's like, I'm not too worried about trying to like maintain it through the night. But just for the health of my hair, I probably should at least sleep on a satin pillowcase and probably be wrapping it up. That's what I recommend to you guys, but do as I say, not as I do. Les Patrick wants to know, how did I get over the attachment or the nervousness to cut my hair? And I think this would be a good question to end off on. So I mentioned this on Twitter, but basically, one of the big reasons why I kept talking about wanting to cut my hair and kept bringing it up, but I never did it, and I never did it for the longest time, and I was so nervous, and I kept going back and forth with it, and I kept asking you, do you think I should do it, blah, 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 asking y'all on my Instagram stories, like, what do you think? Like, I was just so nervous about it, which is unlike me. It's unlike me because in my past, like I said before, I've already had a shaved head. I've cut my hair off multiple times. I've done everything to my hair that you could think of with no worries. Just do it. Like, don't care, no attachment. So this go around, there was a reason. I ain't gonna lie to you, there was a reason why I was more nervous this go around, and it's because someone told me that I should not cut my hair because they saw pictures of me with short hair before, and they quote, were not effing with it. They essentially told me, like, I saw pictures of you with short hair before, you did not look good, please do not cut your hair. It ain't for you. So when that person told me that, I don't know why I took it to heart so badly, but I feel like as women, as people in general, it happens. You know, someone close to you or someone whose opinion you value says something like that to you, and you just take it to heart. You're like, well, I don't want this person to think I'm ugly. I don't want them to, like, it's hard. It's hard not to take that stuff to heart. I feel like it happens to everyone. We're human. So yeah, it affected me. That comment affected me, and I was like, I really want to cut my hair. Like, personally, that is something that I want to do, but this person is saying that I'm gonna look ugly. So I don't want to look ugly. Like, I don't know. And that really held me back from wanting to cut my hair. It wasn't that I was attached to my hair. I've never had an attachment to my hair. I'm like, cut it off, it's just hair. It was just more so being worried that I was gonna look ugly or that certain people were gonna think that I was ugly or unattractive. And that's what kind of made me nervous, until I finally, just one day, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why are you letting somebody else's comments get to you like that? You've been saying you want to cut your hair. You cut your hair before with no problem. Why all of a sudden now are you going to be that type of person who lets somebody else's comments hold you back from what you personally want to do on your own dang head? And I just had this epiphany, like, what is wrong with you? Like, stop. Like, you can't be like that. And so one day I was just like, F it, I'm doing it. F what that person said, I'm doing it. Period. And that's why I went ahead and cut it myself, because it was just so liberating to take the scissors and take the clippers to my own head and just be like, I'm releasing that negative tie that I had to, you know, that comment that person made. And it was a really freeing, you know, spiritual moment for me. For anybody out there who is afraid to cut your hair or afraid to do anything in terms of like changing your appearance, if it's something that you want to do for you, do it. Like, you cannot sit there and worry so much about what other people are going to think. And sometimes it's good to just try things just to say that you've done it. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to go your whole life just doing the same things and having the same look and, you know, whatever it might be? Like, try things out so you can say you've done it, so that you can have that experience, so you can know what it's like. Like, that's what I always think about when it comes to trying new things. It's like, I want to know what it feels like. I just want to know what it feels like. I want to be able to say, like, yeah, I've shaved my head before. Like, it's a cool story to tell. It's like, you know, fun fact, I've shaved my head before. I don't know. That's how I think of it. So if you're wanting to shave your head or cut all your hair off, I say do it. It looks good on a lot of people of a lot of different head shapes and face shapes and everything like that. I feel like it can honestly look good on anyone. That's my 2 cents. So you do you. Long story short, you do you. Don't listen to other people and don't be scared. Special thanks to Maui Moisture for sponsoring this video.